What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah!
Hi, this is America's Pastor inviting you to stay tuned for the world's greatest boxing commentary as he continues on the road to 10,000. Now he's back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers that work. I want you to put your hands together and give him some love as we welcome the one, the only, TDub.
Yes, sir. What up, guys? It's your boy TDub with Blazing Sports. Guys, we are back for the live post-fight reaction of Andy Ruiz getting the victory, the decision against Luis Ortiz. Guys, welcome to the show. This is TDub with Blazing Sports. I am back at like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Sharing is caring. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So if you're just now joining in, if you want a spoiler, I'm going to give it to you right now because we just called this fight. Andy Ruiz just got the victory over Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz actually boxed pretty well in times. I thought he reached a little bit too much, but Andy, those fast hands and that power and the ability to rock and drop Luis Ortiz, that was the difference. For Andy Ruiz to never have faced an elite left-handed heavyweight as a professional, and his first test was against Ortiz, you can know why he didn't just push forward all the time. But man, even though he didn't push forward all the time, when he did come forward with them fast hands and the right hooks and the bodies, man, Andy showed he got power, and Ortiz showed you that he can box. He was, a lot of times he was winning rounds, right? The first round, you know, I think I gave it to Ortiz. The second round, between Andy Ruiz and Ortiz, Andy took that. I mean, when he came forward and he threw a counterpunch, Luis Ortiz was trying to commit with the straight left hand. Andy kind of slipped it and countered with the right, dropping Ortiz. For me, I got to be honest, I didn't want the fight to end in the second round. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the drama. I didn't want it to end in the second round. And then if there was another knockdown, there really wasn't a knockdown. In the building, the one, the only American Pastor travel in the building. Yep, yes, sir. We are here. Ace, what up? Ace said Joyce versus Ruiz. You know, listen, Joyce versus Ruiz, I think that'd be a good fight. Joyce versus Luis Ortiz, believe it or not, that fight is probably a fight that they are willing to make. Like if Joyce is not getting a major title fight next, they probably would try to make the Ortiz fight. I can't remember who was it that Joyce got Parker. Joyce is fighting Parker next. If he gets past Parker and Ortiz just came off of this showing with Andy Ruiz, if he can't get a fight with like a Wilder or somebody like that, which he probably won't, or a Joshua, I think they might make an Ortiz versus Joyce. Why would they do that? Because Ortiz don't have the power to hurt Joyce. Ortiz didn't have the power to hurt Andy Ruiz. Now, that don't mean Andy didn't respect Ortiz's power, because he damn sure did. Because if he didn't, Andy would have just been pushing forward and playing Rumble in the Jungle. He'd have been doing that. Welcome to the jungle. I know he'd have been doing that all night against Ortiz, but he didn't, because he felt a little bit of that power. He tasted a little bit of that power, and even though he can take the way it tastes, he don't like the way it tastes. That's why he wasn't just trying to take them shots like that. That's why he was like, you know what? If I go first, I'm gonna run into a counter punch from Ortiz. But if Ortiz go first, he gonna run into a counter punch from me. And I think that's what Andy did pretty well. American Pastor Travel says, smash that like button. Yes, sir. Fat boy in the building, what it does. Welcome back. Welcome back. A says, AJ lost the killer instinct, so should stay out of boxing for some time and find himself. Well, you know what, man? I'm going to just say this, that one, I can't tell another boxer what to do. They know what they need to do, what's best for their career, or they'll talk to people, you know, who can help them make that decision. Now, that's just my disclaimer out the way. Me personally, I think Joshua needs to take some time away. I'm not saying a year, but he probably needs to take a few months, get his mind right, talk to some people, find out. He needs to really open up to somebody about how he lost courage. Anthony Joshua is almost fighting like, and this is not trying to disrespect him, the cowardly lion. I'm not calling him a coward at all, because he's getting the ring. That's just what they call the cowardly lion. I just don't think he want to be hit no more. I think ever since Andy Ruiz showed him that he can not only be hurt, but his will can be broken, I don't think he want to be hit no more. And if he doesn't want to be hit by Usyk, who is a guy that just moved up to heavyweight, who did not hurt him in the second fight, I'm not sure. I mean, Joshua would do better against the slow-footed heavyweights. He'll do better against slow-footed heavyweights. He won't do better with not that much stunning power. I think he needs to take some time. Joshua needs to sit back, and he needs to open up to somebody. I mean, truly, like you know, when he's on the couch and he's talking to one of them people, like, okay, Joshua, let's talk about it. You know, and first Joshua, you know, he's sitting back like, well, I don't know. I read all the motivational books, how to push forward, but when I'm in the ring, I can't push forward. You know, and I grew up a gangster. You know, I was a robber, I was a stealer. I'm an 18 stones fighter. I'm not a 14 stones fighter. You know, he's doing all that on the couch. But they need to get Joshua to, when he's talking to 18 stone fighter, and then next thing you know, like 10 seconds later, and then he hit me. They need to get him to break through, open up what's wrong, break him down. They need to almost go military style on Joshua, break him down and remold him, because Joshua does have the goods. He has the skills. He has the goods. He does move a little bit slow sometimes, especially with the faster fighters. That's when you got to change your style up. You can't chase a faster fighter. But when it comes to this fight right here, Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz, it has some exciting moments, but for the most part, to be honest, it had a lot of dull moments where Andy wasn't really to exchange. He was playing the counter punch. Even it didn't matter. He was going to sit back and wait for Ortiz to commit. And a lot of times Ortiz didn't commit. You know, he kept doing that. You know, that paw and jab. But Andy impressed me in this fight when he hit him with a right hand, dead on this eye. He hit him so hard that I swear, at least to me, it looked like the right eye went here. It looked like the right eye. It looked like when he got hit with the left eye, the right eye was checking how much time is left on the clock. Instantly, it was looking that way. And Ortiz didn't go down. He didn't. Like I was for sure he was about to go down. He did not go down. But like I said, either way, this is a good win for Andy. I don't know how many points he got off of this. I think people want to see a little. If this was a little bit more action of a fight, and he got the victory, I think it would have, maybe boost something. Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, still a good fight. I don't know if Andy preferred to fight Robert Helenius, but if I had something to say about it, I don't want to see that. Listen, I'm glad Robert did good for himself. I'm glad he beat. Well, I'm not glad, but I salute him because I didn't have a dog in the race when he fought Adam Kownacki. I'm not, so I can't say I'm glad. I really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I think he was put in that fight to lose against Adam Kownacki, but he won. So I cheered for him getting that fight. But I'm gonna be honest. If I had to pick a winner, or somebody who I want to win between Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius, I want to see Wilder get him. I want to see Wilder go out there and dominate Brazil or spickle him. I want Wilder to come back and literally, like some people come back and they blow the candles out on the cake. I want Wilder to come back and just smash the thing everywhere. Have cake splashing in the first 3 rows. Throwing his hand up and doing his stuff. I want that level of intensity from Deontay Wilder. And listen, I hate that Robert Helenius got to be at the end of this punch, but somebody has to be at the end of this punch. A says Joyce versus Wilder. I got Wilder, bro. I got Joyce. Joyce it's gonna take 2 of them things to really get. I think that first one, Joyce gonna feel it, but he gonna still try to push forward. And that second one, I think that's gonna be the ones where you finally see that Joyce can be cracked. And then if he get hits for the third one, Joyce ain't gonna leave. Joyce ain't gonna leave that fight a winner, bro. Wilder versus Joyce. Don't get me wrong. I think it is a good matchup because Joyce has an incredible chin. I mean, look at the guy here, man. I mean, listen. I imagine if they check his bone density, I mean, it's probably 3 inches thick all the way around. I mean, look at him. The dude got a throwback juggernaut head. I mean, he's probably the first football player that took off his helmet so he can be comfortable because it was in his way of hitting and play like that. The guy got a head, but he going against a man that can really hurt him. You know what I'm saying? That the bad thing about it of Wilder versus Joyce is that if Joyce can take those shots, it's not really a good thing because it's going to cause massive brain damage. You can't have nobody like Wilder, just literally just committing to just throw that hand like that. And Joyce don't got a head movement. When Joyce is shadow boxing, he's slipping, he's sliding, he's rolling. When he actually fighting, he's not doing it. When he fought Christian Hammer, he was shadow boxing, moving his head like a boxer. Came out there, it was a seek and destroy, the slow molasses punch, taking everything that Christian Hammer got to break him down. I don't think he's gonna be able to take them shots for Wilder. I'm being honest, man. I listen. If Joyce can take Wilder's shots and win that fight and take his shots, I will be shocked. I would have to say, goddamn, that day. But what we might see next is Andy Ruiz and the winner between Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius. I want to see Wilder and Andy Ruiz. Even though part of me, kind of thought that, Ortiz can make this fight interesting with Andy. I wanted to, because I feel I know what an Ortiz and Deontay Wilder 3 gonna be like. It's gonna be like 1 and 2. Ortiz gonna do good and he gonna get caught. That's what's gonna happen. But we don't know what an Andy is. Andy has beat Anthony Joshua. Andy has beat Luis Ortiz. And if he can get the bronze bomb on his list, that is a hellified resume. But guys, here's the question. I don't think Andy's never been stopped, right? I don't think he's never been stopped. Can Wilder stop Andy? I don't know. Guys, we're going to make this a quick one. Good fight by Andy Ruiz. My post-fight thoughts on it, on the fight is, I thought it was an okay fight. I really wasn't completely blown away. I wanted to see Andy take more risks. I even wanted to see Ortiz take more risks as well, but I get it. When you're dealing with 2 people who can counterpunch, nobody really wants to go first. So Andy chose not to, and he chose to force Ortiz to go first. But the thing is, when Andy did not go first, and Ortiz was coming forward, it actually helped Andy out. Because when Andy did spring forward out of nowhere, a lot of time he caught Ortiz off guard, and he landed those really big shots. And putting Ortiz down 3 times is really hard to beat anybody when you get dropped 3 times. in the same fight. Well, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Salute to everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. Salute to the chat. See y'all next time, and I'm out.